Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of December 8th through the 14th. And during the first part of that week, we'll have a first quarter moon, and that could be a time of feeling impulsive and impatient and just a really active time, kind of hard to settle down. It's very easy to get frustrated when you're working on things. So keep that in mind. And then we'll move into the waxing gibbous energy. And that is a really good time for deeper understanding and outlook, acting on your intuition and introspection. And it is a good time to execute things and planning and just a way better time than the first quarter energy. So keep that in mind this week as we move through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter. So please keep that in mind. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Aquarius, December 8th through 14. Your overall energy here from the Moonology deck. Overall message, you are good enough. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we've got. All right, card, you want to stand up? There you go. You are good enough, Aquarius. Let's see what the tarot has to say about that message for Aquarius this week. While I'm shuffling the tarot, I'd like to remind you to learn something new this week. Pick a topic that you've had some interest in and take the time to really do a deep dive on something and focus on it. So set aside a little time, maybe an hour or two, to do this. Just something that's kind of been out there swirling around that you're interested in, and really study, take some notes, think about it, and really absorb the thing that you're learning. So it's my weekly advice for you this week, Aquarius. And you are good enough. Let's see what the cards have to say about that. It's Aquarius going through December 8th through 14th, Aquarius. Alrighty. All right, Aquarius, your present energy is Queen of Cups. So sitting in a place of understanding about your emotional life, this is strong feelings, but also the ability to be gentle and charitable. So not a bad energy to be in, that you're just really sitting in that heart energy. Your current situation is some new perspective, some new way of looking at things. So, and this could be, brought on by some emotional thing, some emotional realization that you've had, but it's causing you to look at things in a new light. The root of your situation is some justice. So maybe there's recently been some truth brought to you, some, this is about, universal laws. This is about perfect order and equilibrium, compensation and balance. So, looks like there's something at the root of your situation that's causing you to look at things in a new way with this hangman. In your recent past, beautiful card. Love this card. 10 of Pentacles. This is the card of generational wealth, well-being. Everything's just in place. And it's a great energy to have in your recent past. Looks like you're coming out of you're coming into this new perspective, and you're coming at it from a good place, from some balance and really feeling like you just got it together out there. What's on your mind this week is the World card. So this is, how are you going to move through into your future? This is also the card of just perfect balance. This is fulfillment. This is a card of freedom and worldly success and acceptance. So, what is this new perspective? Is there something coming through that's making you doubt that you're good enough? Because the energies around you are saying something completely different. What is just ahead of you is some judgment. Okay, and that could be what's coming in for you this week to make you look at things from a new perspective and question yourself and question if you're good enough. So, the message is that you are. So whatever that challenge is that's coming in, this could be a judgment from someone else. this could, just there's some information that's going to come in for you that's going to kind of cause you to question that, and to make you, turn around and look at yourself. That's never a bad thing, but just keep in mind you are good enough. You're coming from a really good place. You've got this great world energy, this balance around you. This Queen of Cups with this emotional stability. You're just in a really, really good place. So watch when that judgment comes in at you, that you are remembering that you are good enough. In your advice position are all the choices and all the emotional choices. This is a card of we're back at the cups. You can find many, many different ways to manage and deal with this judgment that comes at you. But again, keep in mind you're good enough. You've got all the choices in the way to manage this new information that comes at you. What's beyond your control is that, yeah, it's going to stress you out a little bit. And there's nothing you can do about that. But I just get this feeling of hang in there. This judgment that's coming at you, it's going to affect you internally. You may have a sleepless night or two about it. It may be causing you to look at things in a new way, but maybe those questions aren't going to be completely justified, that you are just fine. And whatever this judgment is that's coming at you, again, you're good enough, and don't let it rock your boat so much, but it's going to cause you a little bit of stress and anxiety this week. What's your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid? Okay, so 3 of Pentacles. This is about, collaboration and coming together in a creative way. This could be work related for sure. Is it your secret desire to collaborate? Maybe with this judgment that's being thrown at you, are you going to have a discussion about it, talk about it, or are you trying to avoid that? If this information came from a person, are you like, I don't really want to talk about it? Only you can answer that question in that position. So, do you want to discuss this further, or are you trying to just avoid discussing this at all costs? So think about that as you go through your week too. In your outcome position, all right, running away with your swords there. So, the Seven of Swords is a card of this can be like a hidden agenda. Is this judgment coming at you? Is someone throwing something on you because they have a hidden agenda? This is a card of cunning and craftiness, and this is in your outcome. Or is that you? Are you, again, if you don't want to face this judgment that's been coming out, maybe you're just going to find a very creative way to think yourself out of it, or to talk yourself out of it. And that's the advice there, is go ahead and speak up, be crafty. And I'm just getting the sense that you do need to push back a little bit. You are good enough. This judgment that's coming at you, if this is someone else's opinion about how you do things, hold on to your way of doing things, because you're in a great energy. It may be causing this new perspective, that you may want to look at things from a different way, but I don't think ultimately it's going to change you. And I just get the feeling that you're going to take your own thoughts and move away from this, which is not a bad thing to do. Sometimes we just come up against forces or people that do make a judgment on you, and it's not true. And you just hold on to who you are. What is being hidden from you this week is the Tower. So I'm only laughing because this card over here, where you're going to take your thoughts and go, and this is hidden from you. So you're definitely avoiding a disruption. Are you going to avoid a person, or a group of people or something, to avoid this Tower moment? You're going to use your cunning and craftiness to get away from this. And these swords that were keeping you up at night here, you're going to take those swords and you're going to run and take those thoughts and just move on with it. So whatever this judgment thing is coming in for you this week, it's it is a slight disruption for you here. You might have a little bit of anxiety about it at first, but in the end, you are good enough, and that. So keep that in mind as you're moving through the week, as you encounter this judgment that's coming up for you. All right, final message here from the Soul Oracle deck for Aquarius, December 8th through 14. Final message here. Correct your mistakes. So yeah, this could be some judgment that comes in about, maybe a small mistake that you have made. And, we all make mistakes. So it's okay. It's okay that if you've made some sort of mistake, you can always move forward better in the future. But maybe that's where this judgment is coming in, that someone is judging you because of that. And, you're really just kind of getting that finger pointed at you. But you're going to move on from it. And if you need to avoid this person again, are you trying to avoid seeing this person, collaborating with this person, and you're going to take your ideas and go, and you're going to run away. And I feel like this is a blip this week. You're going to go through this, but you're going to move on from it, and you're moving on in a positive way. That and that's all you can really do there. So very interesting, Aquarius. I love that this world energy is really what's on your mind, that you're keeping your positivity throughout this whole situation. This is a card of harmony and perfection and tranquility. So, again, we always have these outside sources, and it could be, it's just kind of an annoyance. So move on with your thoughts and ideas. You are good enough. Continue what you're doing. Correct your mistakes. You're going to be just fine. So, Aquarius, I really appreciate you joining me here today. I hope there was something in this reading that you can take away this week and use in a positive manner. I do post readings every week, so come back next week and we'll see if this situation evolves or if there's something totally different for you. I will have some extra time coming up for private readings. So if that's something that you're interested in, drop me an email and I will surely let you know when I have some openings. And if you enjoy my reading style, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps my channel, and I do really appreciate that. So thanks so much, Aquarius. Good luck with this situation, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.